favorite assassin, so on to Azrael.
Let's see if Azazel will.
Yes, he is a very clingy boy.
Yeah, Azrael was the cat from the Smurfs.
It is also, I believe, one of the names of one of the original angels in the Bible.
Huh.
Yes.
I don't know.
I believe Azrael and Lucifer were part of the original Holy Host.
Thank you, Katie Panko.
Yeah.
Katie Panko says, good job.
It is fun to have you here with us tonight.
It is. It's always fun to do this when people are watching. Like, the main reason I did streaming is because it's fun, and, like, I'm already playing these video games anyway. I might as well be sharing with people.
And directly interacting with people, you know, after the fact.
Yeah. LPs are also fun. I'm sure I will be doing those at some point, but streams are pretty easy. Yeah, I am pretty much doing an LP right now. Well, not every LP is an informative LP.
This is also true.
Keep in mind that up until they, like, deformed last year, my favorite LP group was the Best Friends, and they did not inform people. Yo, man, cause you're gonna die someday cause you ain't got scales.
How's it feel? Oh, I'm glad you found us randomly too.
Yeah, like, that's also the beauty of, like, Twitch, is that you can just randomly stumble upon things. So hopefully enough people will randomly stumble upon me for me to get a decent fan base.
I seem to be followed by a floating jar with what I assume is holy water.
Yeah, it's holy water. Ace of Clubs. You know what? Fuck it, we'll turn this into... Ooh, 2 bombs. Nice.
Nice. Bombs are good.
Hey, there's a tinted rock.
I was still not being able to manage to tell the tinted rocks.
Oh, it's something you learn. The first floor, like the basement ones, are the easiest ones to tell. Oh, man. Yeah, that guy just ran into me and died. Like, that was his mission. Kamikaze. It's a kamikaze mission! But yeah. I can pick up the sun! Wait, where did that come from? I don't think I had that before.
I don't know. Didn't see you have it either.
Yeah.
But yes, in terms of my trail of cats, there is, he is not wrong. I actually kind of have a list, or a memorized list rather than an actual list.
Yeah, it's not written, but it's there, and it's weird.
And I know how often certain cats will just appear versus, there's a particular cat who lives on most of the routes I walk. Because we live on the side of town, and mostly I'm walking to town, which means I'll pass this cat. There's occasional times where I'm walking out of town, which means I won't get to see her.
How many cats? Shit tons of them.
Currently, there are 3 regularly interactive.
The box.
3 common. 1 who always shows up, pretty much. And then there are 5 that I haven't seen in a while, but I've encountered enough to know that they exist, and I will find them. Yes, I know, I sound kind of vaguely threatening here. So, the good thing is most cats do just like to say hello to me. I don't know if it's just because I seem to smell of treats all the time, but yeah, lots of cats just like me. Aww, got hit by a blood thing, a blood tear. Yep, what?
That's smart.
You may not be surprised to hear that my favorite game is Pokemon.
Isn't that everyone's favorite game, though?
I know, some people don't like collecting them all, Daniel.
Well, I don't like collecting them all, I just like Nuzlocking the shit out of them.
This is true, you do Nuzlocke quite well, whereas I am, shall we say, semi-obsessed with collecting them all. Not so much that I'll, like, try and get absolutely every legendary, etc., etc., but I do...
Those guys?
Yeah. But I do try and complete my Pokédexes as far as possible, and and many of my friends know that I am extremely popular for for breeding and doing things like explaining how to get, yes, walk, indeed. And doing things like, being able to get strange moves on Pokemon. So one of my favorite anecdotes from that kind of situation is I worked out how to get a Pokemon that had both, what was it? It was Aqua Ring and, what was the other one?
You're actually going for Aqua Ring?
Yes, it was 100% accurate regen move and 100% something else. But I managed. Oh, that was it. I was trying to breed Compound Eyes and Thief onto something, and this was back before TMs were multiple use rather than nowadays.
You kids were
I know, totally spoiled with your multi-use TMs. Gosh darn it. But what happened was that because of how the movesets changed, was that I could either teach it to one Pokemon and use it to breed a whole lot of other Pokemon off, or I could get a Pokemon in the generation before that learnt it naturally and trade it forward in the games in order to not have to waste my TM and still get that bred on through the line. And so I ended up, I believe, breeding or evolving a Lotad into a Ludicolo to the point it got Thief naturally, then getting a Paris that had it, and then trading it forward. Ooh, do they know all about the Masuda method of breeding shinies, I hope, and how to use Pokerus? Because these are other subjects that I enjoy in the game so very much.
It's a good subject for this Binding of Isaac stream.
What? Breeding Pokemon?
Yes.
I have no idea how serious or teasing you're being.
ABC, never be on topic.
Okay, alright.
That's fine. I do not actually care. What do we got here? Luck up! Fuck yeah.
Luck is the luckiest.
And I still have 100% Jiggle Deal. Despite Larry Jr., he's a pushover.
Indeed, indeed. He has a snake bit.
He's really more of a worm.
Human centipede?
I don't even know if he's human, but yeah.
Kind of looks ish.
Oh, Brimstone, I'll take that.
Ooh, that's the one where you run in circles, isn't it?
Nope, it's this one.
Oh, the Shoop-da-Whoop.
It's
better.
It's the only way that Azazel can increase his range properly. Like, every range thing will increase it a little bit, but this is the only way we can start doing this.
That is true.
Yes, it's Frua. It's good. It's good shit.
Okay, this is the best one, is that I have a shiny unknown. I got a shiny unknown P.
Yeah.
Yep.
For Philippa.
Yep.
You see, children.
Nothing else, only for Philippa.
I can just bomb my way into this double key room. Save myself a couple keys.
Yeah?
Fuck, which one's the floor? I think it re-rolls all the power-ups, but I already got all the power-ups in this floor. Yeah, well, I wasn't to know, and I didn't waste 2 keys on it, so...
And it's probably a good thing that I am not sitting at my computer and looking up these things, because that would interrupt the flow of conversation somewhat.
It would interrupt the flow of the game, yes.
Though that is one of those functions that I perform when I am on my computer rather than sitting beside Daniel doing the stream.
Yeah.
Mostly because I like knowing things, so I often just, like, listen to or read whatever I like and then just gossip about whatever I find out about. It means that I have some weird trivia knowledge. It's quite funny sometimes.
I mean, I've got the Isaac Dice Room, like the page on the wiki for the Isaac Dice Room, like, bookmarked, because I keep forgetting. Like, nowadays they have, like, a little symbol beside it that, oh geez, there's a bunch of the suns. I should use one on this floor. They have a little thing by the door, by the dice symbol, saying what kind of a die it replicates.
Ooh.
But that wasn't the case originally.
I'm also fond of contributing to wikis. So if you watch or play, come on, brain, you know the name of the game. Theme Hospital, 2 Point Hospital at all. And you may have been listening to the tannoy on that, which is the announcer in the background saying all kinds of silly things. I have been kind of crazily obsessed with getting all of her comments down. And so if you look on that page at the moment, like the bottom 2 sections are just me crazily adding things to that wiki. And I do that via listening to people stream, and then anytime I hear something new, just pausing it and running over to the wiki and adding it to the wiki. Because again, I'm a crazy person. This is the person you are listening to talk to, the non-crazy person who's streaming.
Yeah, I'm totally non-crazy. Just listen to my other streams and you'll agree.
I do enjoy Two Point Hospital as well. Like, the only reason I am not playing 2 Point Hospital is basically because the developers lied to me and did not tell me what the game needed to run. So it didn't run, and I ended up getting a refund on it, though they were commenting about how, well, they wouldn't normally give refunds, except that nowhere on their site did they make any mention of, there's the cat again, any mention of what you needed to run the game. Those details were hidden on the bottom of the Steam page.
Yeah, they like kind of obfuscated what their specs were.
Yeah.
And then they were like, no refunds though.
Yep, can't do it.
Didn't they go over Steam though? 'Cause I'm pretty sure they're like obligated.
By Steam. I didn't buy it through Steam. I bought it through their website because.
Well, that's always a bad sign.
Well, that's how I bought Stardew Valley as well. But Stardew Valley is also a good old games game, and they were like, yeah, go through this website, and if you go through this website, that makes sure you're all covered for everything, whereas you could just buy it straight from the 2.2 website, and then once I'd done that, they were like, oh, by the way, no refunds. Once you've activated the game, that's it. And it's like, oh, and in order to install this game, you need to install Steam. I'm like, you didn't tell me that. That was nowhere on your website.
Like, what's the actual point of not running it off of Steam if you need Steam anyway?
Well, that's the thing. Stardew Valley does not require Steam.
Yeah, but the other one did.
Yeah, the other one did. Therefore, they should have just gone, no, you should just put it on Steam.
Just buy it on Steam, but then they wouldn't be able to hit you with the no refunds.
Yeah, it's true. Which is why I'm like, no, they're kind of corrupt. I'm sorry. Again, this is me going weirdly political for no good reason. Well, no good reason. Which particular bit did you find helpful? My rant about always using actual things to buy your stuff, or not trusting Sony?
Not trusting Sony?
I don't trust Sony anymore.
Why is that?
Well, they're the company that runs 2 Point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Most game developers are just kind of garbage piles anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that Valve is now not a game developer. They're just a game hoster.
They're barely even that.
Yeah.
Like, what do they actually do? I don't know. Ooh. I'll take Book of Shadows, thank you very much.
Invincibility.
Yeah, it's very useful. You just pop it at the start of a boss fight and you're immune to damage for most of it.
Nice. Oh yeah, so adding things to Wiki is kind of... Again, it's a kind of a hobby for me to just randomly find something I'm obsessed with and do something to the wiki with it. Like for today, I found out that fiddlehead ferns are a real plant, which, as you know about Stardew, they're hiding in the, I want to call it the Forbidden Forest, but that's not its name, the Lost Forest. But yes, and I was trying to figure out how to add specifically onto the fiddlehead.
You keep trying to say fiddlehead, don't you?
I do. Gravity Falls is wonderful, and you should totally watch it if you haven't already.
Yeah.
But yes, that fiddlehead ferns. I hate the sound of those things.
Which one? Is it the crying or the vomiting?
The crying, actually.
Oh, okay.
To think, I used to be a babysitter.
Oh, jeez.
I actually didn't have any problems with kids crying on me.
But vomiting on you was bad.
Actually, no, they never vomited on me either. That was just my cousin one time.
It's my cousin's fault. I'm pretty sure I can cheese this out. Yeah, I got the bookworm, and I can just keep re-rolling this. Okay.
I like how every time you say that, it pretty much always busts after you do it.
You gotta give it a go.
Yeah.
You gotta try and get the maximum potential.
I know, I mostly mean that just directly after you say it, that's when it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I cannot yet added it to the wiki because I was trying to figure out the proper way to add a section that is in popular media.
Did I run out of everything in the? Oh, there was a greed fight in the shop. That's why.
But yeah, so if you look at the Fiddlehead Fern page, sometime in the, have you got like a double shot going on there?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That's why I cheesed it out with the book holding.
Nice.
Oh, health up. Take that. What makes you smile? Take that. 48-hour energy. Hold on to that. I forgot to use my power up, but whatever.
So other games me particularly, I tend to play games on children's. I play children's card games and children's video games on things like Neopets. Daniel is the one who plays most of the video game. Oh no, that's a lie. I have got things like De Blob on the Wii and My First Horse Adventure.
Yeah, you actually have consoles.
Yeah, I didn't.
And you also just admitted to owning My First Horse Adventure on the internet. It's never gone away now.
I know, but that game is surprising. Well, actually, no. My Horse Adventure 2 is the good one. My Horse Adventure was shit.
My lovely horse.
I actually have to double check which one I have out there. I got it because it was like $10 on sale, and then I enjoyed it. I got $10 worth of enjoyment out of it. But yeah, so I am a Nintendo scrub, mostly just because, you know, your parents will only invest in one, so that's what happened to me.
Yeah, we invested in Sega, the clearly superior winner there. That's why I played the Sonic as a child.
Tell us about the Sonic.
It was super fun until they turned it 3D and ruined it. Because, like many games, it could not possibly...
Sorry, I thought you were talking about I get what you mean. Sonic.
You didn't get that I was talking about Sonic?
No, I did not get that you were talking about Sonic.
Oh my goodness, you need to look up Sonic on the internet.
Oh, I don't.
Freddy Fish? Oh my goodness. Is that one of those old adventure games?
It is. I found out
I think I saw like a really weird LP of that once.
I was looking at a thing about Easter eggs about it yesterday, because if you add a certain line of code to it, in one scene, you can see Freddy imagining feeding his little fish buddy to the eel.
Sega. Yeah, that's right. No, I lost hit points because of Sega. No regrets.
You regret everything, don't lie.
I never regret going Sega.
That's true, I did also play Sega. We rented one in our household, so that was the thing. And that was pretty damn fun, as I recall. I did invest in the new thing.
Which one, Philippa? They
Okay.
released two at once.
I think I've got the one that's got Sonic and Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about like actual Sega consoles when they came out. Because like, well, you're like, was it the Saturn or was it the CD? Because those both came out at the same damn time and ruined the company.
I'm referring to the new stuff that came out like.
Oh, the rip-off on console emulator?
No, you want to know the saddest thing? That thing's legitimately endorsed by Sony.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't stop from being a rip-off.
I know. Well, it's more a cash grab than a rip-off.
It's a rip-off in the sense that they ripped you off.
Okay, yeah.
Because it emulates Sonic terribly, and the one thing you want your Sega box to do is fucking Sonic! Am I right?
Oh no, that is what I got it for, and yeah,
It emulates Mean Bean Machine perfectly though, so, you know, obviously 10 out of 10.
But yes, it is surprisingly slow in replicating Sonic, which, as you know, Sonic gotta go fast.
Yeah, it's like it also plays the music in this like offbeat, sort of like really slow, like. Dun, 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 dun.
You think that thing would have like 50 times the processing power needed?
Yeah, it could if they cared to spend the money, but they don't. The money.
Reminds me of a terrible story from about Xboxes, which I don't know if you ever heard about. One of the things that happened with original Xboxes is they would often scratch discs. So
Was that the original Xbox?
I think with the Xbox and
Oh, hey!
360.
It's a skeleton key. Yeah, you get to see what it looks like.
I actually didn't get to see because it's back before I could see it.
Oh, I had it hold it up above my head for a while.
But I've also got the screen on that.
Oh, you do, yeah.
But okay, so the
I'm catching the VODs, catching the VODs.
But yeah, so I believe it was base Xbox and 360. The scratch discs, and Microsoft, of course, denied this to hell and back, until people started like sending their scratch discs in. At which point they'd replace them, but wouldn't admit there was anything wrong with the console. You did it wrong. That was what was going on. They hadn't fucked up. You did it wrong. So the thing I saw about it was a group of gamers set up two tests. One was a perfectly stable platform, and it set in a sound absorbent room and etc. Those ones, those were all fine. Then they took those same consoles and set up in a room which was just a normal lounge. People would set it up on a stable stand and buy the TV, etc. Those ones, they got their first scratch within, I think, 10 minutes. What it turns out that those consoles were doing was, unlike the DVD players that they had in them as their base, disc spinner, they were missing the 50-cent cushions that stopped the disc reader from impacting the disc at all. And so they were being hit by the reader. And that was what was scratching them, which of course it wouldn't if you had an absolutely 100% perfectly stable room, but I don't know about you, but I have never known anyone in the world to have a perfectly stable room.
It's a 50-cent washer. I got a bunch in my truck. Hell, I'll give you some.
Yeah, exactly. So, they could have put the price of the console up $1, nobody would have noticed, and they would have not had all these discs scratched to hell and back.
Cool. Tinted rock.
But that is what happened. And they denied they replaced some games, but not all of them. It depended if they were original Microsoft or third-party games.
Yeah, they probably didn't lose a lot of money out of that, unfortunately.
Yeah. And it was especially noticeable if you put the console and you saw it on its side, which I admit you're not supposed to, but at the same time, you still don't expect it to ruin everything. And yeah, so that's what Sony did. Microsoft. Yep, damn disc scratching. In my lifetime, I've only ever lost one disc to scratching, and we were able to resurface it, so that was good.
I'll take that.
Diplopia. Okay, what's a diplopia?
It lets me copy everything in the room.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's real good. It's one use only. Starter deck gets me extra card room.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Sorry, got some burps.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I really want here. But fuck it, let's double it all anyway. Wait, no, these keys mean nothing to me. Oh.
And a Krampus.
Making record time. If only I had somewhere to be.
You didn't want to grab those extra coins?
What extra coins?
That were 3 rooms back, just above the room that was above the shop.
Give me a sec. I'll go back and get it. The answer is probably. Oh wait.
Those ones.
Yeah, if I go in there, I'll get spiked.
Oh, I can't see the spikes, can I?
Maybe not.
playing this.
Oh, these are like spike blocks. They'll ram into me. These are not just like regular spikes.
Okay, right.
It's not regular darkness. It's advanced darkness.
So because I am sitting in a position with the LCD screen...
Because ghetto setups.
What do you mean get-ups?
No, we're not wearing something ghetto. Although yes, my get-up is also ghetto.
But yes, it means I can't quite see everything that's going on the screen.
My apologies, Philippa. We'll just assume that any and all blindness is due to that.
Yep.
I have no such excuse.
We all know that I'm blind as a bat. That's why I've got to put glasses away.
I have glasses that have been double thinned and they're still pretty thick.
Yeah, that was the joke I was making. I'm teasing him because he's a mole rat.
Look, my eyes are terrible, and if natural selection was in place, I'd be long dead.
I was reading articles. Again, this is just random things I read. Reading an article about a set of bones of, I believe that they were Neanderthal, but they might have been Neanderthal.
I'm pretty sure those are the same thing, Philippa.
Neanderthal versus Neanderthal, I think they're two different phases.
I thought they were like different pronunciations of the same damn word.
What is that? But anyway, it was, caveman style family. That they found, like, an elder who had no teeth, and they were like, oh, you must have died of starvation, etc., etc. Except they did some analysis on, like, the wear and tear of his bone structure, and it turned out he'd actually lived, like, at least half a decade with having no teeth. Which means that the family had obviously, like, cared for him and made sure that he could, eat food, even without teeth, in this prehistoric time.
Yeah, but like the thing about that is that I would not have gotten my deficiencies through age. I would have just started off with them.
Yeah, I more mean that they looked after him despite the fact that,
Yeah, they're probably like his kids.
Could have been.
I don't want any of these.
So what have we got here?
So we got Death's List, and then we got
yeah.
Brother Bobby, who is like a familiar that is pretty pathetic even at the start of the game, let alone near the end of the game.
Yeah, I remember you talking about Devil's List, and I've seen it.
You know I don't like the Devil's List.
Adapted with his intelligence, yes, I would agree with that. You should hear him talk on the subject of birds. It's quite fascinating. Of course he will not, because, he'll get all sheepish about it, but...
Well, bird's not a sheep, you see, that's a common mistake.
Why don't you tell us about passerines?
That's like 90% of all birds. It's like, okay, strictly speaking, I read on Wikipedia, it's like, that's like 50% of all birds, and I was like, wow. But that's how taxonomy works. Often there'll be just one taxa hogging up the whole damn thing.
What does a taxonomy say?
It's the method of just like ordering things, like naming shit, basically.
And how does it go in terms of family versus order versus taxonomy?
Okay, well, I'm not gonna read out like there's Wikipedia pages here.
Fair enough. But in terms
Talk
of...
about bird facts later.
Well, you could talk about plant facts.
I know even less about plants. Really? Where the fuck am I going?
I do not know.
I want to get to the boss.
That was, oh no, wait,
shit.
I'm looking at the last level.
Yeah. Okay, let's get some more of these. Normally only shoots out 2 of those, but it shoots out 4 because I got the Terror Claw.
Nice.
That doubles most of my cards. Cool, let's go for this. Let's see what we got. How do I keep consistently botching this, like, what's it, Krampus head activation? Keep shooting it off when no one's around.
Oh, so that's what you were doing.
Yeah, I was using the Krampus head, because I killed Krampus. You see.
No, I don't think you're probably enjoying that stuff.
I actually haven't. I've never really tried it too much, though. I guess, like, I don't know, super hooked me. There's some games that look like they should really be my thing that never hooked me. Like, Into the Gungeon I tried to do for a while, but it just didn't hook me. It has dodge rolls, and I hate using dodge rolls.
Oh man, that is now making me think. Okay, so I have played a lot of Zeldas. One of those was the famous Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword. Well, that was because of the garbage control scheme, wasn't it?
That is exactly what I was going to get to.
Yeah.
And I managed to get through 60% of the game, and then in fact, looking back at the Let's Plays, I was probably 30% of the way through. But yeah, I went to do that, and it just the problem came with a particular type of enemy that could it would change its direction to whichever one you were fighting at. But it seemed to do it 20% quicker than you could actually do your shots. Because despite the 1-to-1 ratio that the plus gave you, it just sucked. It sucked hard.
Motion controls suck. In conclusion, Libya is a land of contrast. Thank you.
I would give this book a 7.
Not enough water.
Yep.
Do we have dinner? Yeah, we've had dinner. It's 8:30ish here in New Zealand, so...
We have pizza. We just made it to some part. We don't know if you're in the right house in Australia.
Enter the Gungeon looks hard. It does seem hard. I mean, this is also hard if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, so... I don't know, I started off sucking at this. But, I could just never get good at Enter the Gungeon, I guess? Again, I blame the... Oh, focus.
Sorry. No, I just get yawning sometimes.
But yeah, no, I blame dodge rolls. I'm terrible at dodge rolls. And therefore, anything that requires them, I will suck at.
And I feel like I should again tell the story of how I can't play Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, tell the story about how you can't play Kingdom Hearts.
Where on Destiny Island, the very first bit of it, you, among other things, I don't think you actually had to, but there's an optional Riku fight. And I went to do it, and the first time I just got knocked straight off into the ocean, which automatically ends the fight and you lose. And I was like,
this is an optional fight, just BT dubs.
It is an optional fight? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just was like, okay, I guess I did that wrong. And hear that happening 5 or 6 times, including one where I had him down to 1 health and then it happened. And I just... At that point, I found out I was adrenaline shaking so hard, I have just given it up and never gone back.
So that's how Philippa got ahead of the game for giving up on Kingdom Hearts.
Which is super funny, because I am also... Woo!
Wow, what the fuck?
I have no idea what that was, but it was cool.
It was like a weird version of the Hollow, which is kind of like an undead version of Larry Jr.
So not like a Hollow from Dark Souls, good to know.
No.
Ooh.
Not a Hollow Bastion from Kingdom Hearts.
But yeah, surprisingly, I am actually quite into Kingdom Hearts in terms of the fan scene, specifically when talking about the creatures called nobodies. That is what fascinates me, and it's quite funny. There's no particular reason for it, somebody got me into it, and I have a lot of fan characters now. But I have never actually played the games. I've never actually played any of the games beyond that. Riku, I fought Riku and I lost hard, and that was the end of it for me. Let's see, what other funny anecdotes do I have? And now I'm just remembering the sad time I lost my Pokerus for the first time. Yes, it was very annoying. Thank you, Panko. And now all I can see of your name, from seeing Katie all the time, I'm just seeing Panko, because that's somehow the,
First time you've seen,
I'm guessing you're talking about the, line of coins suddenly appearing?
Could be.
That is my guess.
I do not know how far behind the stream is.
That is what I would guess from the delay versus conversation. Question:
Possibly.
If they have shot out their stomach worms and it looks like they disappeared a few seconds after, Can you still be hit by them when they're...
Yeah, you can. Yup, dukes, the motherfuckers.
Right.
Let's fight this mom's hard, I guess.
So how well do you get on with your mother, Daniel?
Totally fine. My mom's awesome.
Yeah. His mom is actually awesome. I've met her. She has given us a recipe for chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, it's true. We need to totally use that at some point.
Yeah.
I'm getting really lucky with these, like, infamy things. Alright! Time to go into the blue room.
The blue
I guess I beat that in time. So if you beat all of this part in time, you get to go to the blue room. It lives! And
Darkness Falls.
Channel 7 Suicide King. Channel 23 Blue Bomber. Pokemans! The basement is burning.
Yeah, thought so. Yeah, that's the first time I've said that as well. Like, that was pretty cool, I thought. All that, you know, just sudden everything.
Actually, I should go to the shop first.
Ooh, all the shop things.
There's not really much of value here. I'll take that.
Why not the blue heart? I mean,
take that. You know, I'm taking the blue heart. Take that ace. It's ace of clubs. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Take that.
5-6.
Emperor. It's not gonna help me much.
Yeah, that was cool.
Let's blow this up. And now let's donate like crazy. Let's just jam ourselves underneath the donation machine for a bit. Ooh, there's options appeared. It's jammed way too easily. I want to get my shop. Oh boy, stream's quite behind.
I mean, it always feels more when you're trying to keep the conversation flowing. I noticed that when I'm watching. But that's sadly pretty normal. I'm not quite sure what causes that. I mean, it could be internet, It's
the internet, I'm fairly certain. Ooh. That is probably not. Now to fight Hush! Hush is a massive fucking bullet sponge!
Sorry, I'm now just thinking of regular sponges. I do like sponges as an item. They're a strange and fascinating thing.
Oh, you never watched Ed, Edd and Eddy, did you?
I watched some of it,
Ed had like a collection of sponges he kept inside a wall.
We're talking Big Ed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ed referred to as Ed. Might as well use a strength card now.
Don't you have that temporary... Oh no, that was the other one.
Hush, why you gotta be like this? Look at all the damage I did! It's gonna be great, folks!
Lots of progress, yes, we seem to have progress happening.
Yeah, it's good.
It's also quite funny because a friend of mine has a character named Hush and a character named Shoot. Now it seems to be hiding in the...
Character named Shoosh and a character named Pat. You know, Homestuck.
No, I do not know Homestuck.
You know Homestuck. Don't try to talk like I'm crazy.
Let me rephrase for the benefit of the stream. Daniel got quite into Homestuck when it was first going out.
I regret nothing.
Before the big hiatus and...
Before it shat the bed.
Before the unpleasantness.
Yeah, the unpleasantness.
But at the same time, every time he tries to get me into it, usually I get really distracted, like barely make any progress. And for ages, I didn't actually realize there was that whole reading the, oh, you want to go up, you want to go up.
I do. I was just readjusting my glasses.
Perfect timing, of course. Oh,
fuck you, Hush. I don't like you.
Yeah, I can see why. Oh, jeez.
I should probably use this, Yeah, use that soon. Okay, that cost me a health, but whatever.
Where was I going with that?
Talking about Homestuck.
Homestuck, right. So yeah, Daniel was really into it. I, for example, didn't realize that you were supposed to read the,
Oh my god, how long did you go without reading the dialogue?
Quite a ways. I think at least, like, half a chapter before I realized they were, like, catalogs.
Jesus.
Yes. So that would possibly contributed to my not enjoying it very much, not reading the story of the story.
Yeah.
But I also got kind of frustrated with just the pacing and the characters.
I love the facing of the character.
Yeah, whereas that was really Daniel's jam, so, we had this whole thing where he'd keep on pestering me to read it, I'd be like, nah, but it sucks. And then at the end, I felt quite justified having never read it.
Well, it's too late now, you can't read it, no one can read that now.
Has he taken it offline?
No, it's still there. But, like, you know that it's gonna end with garbage.
So like watching Korra.
Well, it'd be more like watching the first 4 episodes of Korra, because after that you're pretty certain that it's garbage. Alright! Do I get to go further? No, I don't get to go further. Okay.
So why would you not get to go further?
You can't go further if you've unlocked that shit.
Right.
Yeah! Depressing ending.
Well, the entirety of Ozark is pretty depressing when you realize what happened to that kid. Ooh. You didn't find him until he was a fucking skeleton. That's pretty pathetic.
Yup.
Wonder if she ever got put in jail for child endangerment.
Huh. I think this may be a different part of the ending that I haven't seen.
It's okay, your shadow's here to keep you company. This is Hazel, I think.
So what did I unlock for that? More of the Void.
What is more of the Void?
That's a power-up, and I unlocked the Void. Which is what I would have gone on to had I done. So Phil, are you up for one more run then?
I think I am.
Alright, one more.